It's 9 p.m. on a Tuesday, you're working. Not because you want to, because tomorrow needs it. Tomorrow you're supposed to be different, happier, more put together, less anxious. So tonight you're grinding, preparing for it. You've got a list in your head, things that need to happen before tomorrow arrives, before your life actually starts. You finish work, you're tired. But you scroll why? Because tomorrow you're going to be healthier. So tonight you're researching diets, looking at gym routines, saving workout videos you'll never watch. Tomorrow is coming, you need to be ready. You get to bed at 1 a.m., you're exhausted. But your mind is already in tomorrow. Tomorrow the project launches. Tomorrow the person responds. Tomorrow things change. So you can't sleep. You're in bed, but you're not here. You're somewhere else, somewhere that doesn't exist yet. This is your life. You think the problem is you're not prepared enough, that if you just work harder tonight, sacrifice a little more today, then tomorrow will finally be okay. And you're right, kind of. But that's not actually the trap. The trap is different. The trap is that tomorrow has never arrived and it never will. You've been waiting for tomorrow your entire life. You're 25, 35, 45, doesn't matter. You spent your 20s saying, when I'm established, then I'll be happy. You got established. And you said, when I have a relationship, then I'll be happy. You got one. And you said, when this phase ends, then I can relax. And it ended and you're still waiting. The anxiety isn't about tomorrow not being ready. The anxiety is because you've trained yourself to live in a place that doesn't exist. Here's how it works. Every moment you're in, you're thinking about a moment you're not in. You're eating lunch but thinking about the meeting at 2 p.m. You're in the meeting but thinking about how you'll explain it at dinner. You're at dinner but thinking about tomorrow's emails. You're never here. Your body is here. Your mind is in 2025, 2026, some distant point when everything finally clicks. And every time you do this, every single time you abandon the present moment for the future moment, you create anxiety. Because the future isn't real. It's a ghost and you can't grab a ghost. You can't hold it. You can't make it safe. So you stay tense, always reaching, always grasping. The more you try to prepare for tomorrow, the more anxious you become. Because you're trying to control something that hasn't happened. And the moment you stop living now, you lose the only thing you can actually control. It's like trying to grip water. The harder you squeeze, the faster it leaves your hand. Let it rest in your palm. It stays. Your attention to tomorrow is the squeeze. The more you do it, the more tomorrow slips away and the less present you become. Think about a phone stuck in loading mode. The screen is frozen. You're waiting for it to load. And the more you stare at the loading bar, the longer it feels. You tap it. Maybe it loads faster. No, you tap again. Harder, nothing. The waiting gets worse. The anxiety gets worse. But the thing you're waiting for, it's on its own timeline. Your attention doesn't speed it up. Your attention doesn't help. Your life is like that right now. Frozen on a loading screen waiting for tomorrow. And the more you wait, the slower it moves. Or think about it like this. You're in a conversation with someone, but you're not listening. You're already planning what you'll say next. You're in the future. And because you're not present, you miss what they're actually saying. The conversation is bad. Awkward, disconnected. Why? Because you weren't there. You were somewhere else. That's your relationship with your own life right now. You're not here, you're waiting for tomorrow. So you're missing today, and today is the only day that's actually happening. So when you stop waiting for tomorrow, when you actually decide that now is enough, when you stop checking your phone for a response that hasn't come, when you stop preparing for a meeting that's 3 hours away, when you actually sit down and eat without thinking about what's next, something changes. The anxiety doesn't disappear immediately, but it starts to drop. Because you're no longer fighting an imaginary future. You're just here. You're just doing what's in front of you. And when you're just doing it, without the anxiety of preparation, without the tension of worry, you do it better. You eat better, you sleep better. You work better, you think better. Not because tomorrow got better, but because you stopped abandoning today. And here's the thing that nobody tells you. The future arrives exactly as prepared as the present moment allows. You can't prepare for tomorrow by abandoning today. You can only prepare for tomorrow by being fully present in today. Because all the good decisions, all the right moves, all the breakthroughs, they happen now, in this moment, when you're actually here. But if you're somewhere else in your head, 5 hours from now, you miss it. You miss the thing that would have changed everything, because it happened today and you weren't paying attention. So here's what you're going to do, not tomorrow. Today, right now. In the next hour, find something you're doing, work, eating, talking to someone, and actually do it. Not your body, your actual attention. Be in that conversation like that person is the most important person in the world. Do that work, like it's the work that matters. Eat that meal like you're actually tasting it, and notice what happens. Notice how much better it is when you're actually there. Notice how the anxiety drops when you stop fighting the future. Notice how your life gets better the moment you start living it instead of waiting for it. Tomorrow will come. It always does, but tomorrow is always going to be today when it arrives. And you'll have the same choice you have right now. Be here, or be somewhere else. The people who aren't anxious, who aren't exhausted, who actually enjoy their lives, they made a different choice. They decided that now is enough, and that one decision changed everything. That choice is available to you right now, not tomorrow, now.